Well, this is a community service video for everyone that's purchased a fridge that contains a water filter. Normally that water filter is for supplying cold water and ice water. If you live in an area like we do, where you don't need a water filter because the water is perfectly safe and clean to drink straight out of the tap, then you sure don't need this filter. If you live in a place where you really do need to filter the water, then you don't want that filter in your fridge. You want that filter somewhere where all of the taps in your house that you're likely to drink from are filtered. So the filter in the fridge is just a bad idea, and clearly it's a great idea if you're selling fridges, because this is recurring revenue. So here is a simple, less than $15 fix to bypass the filter in, I would say, any type of fridge. Ours happens to be a Samsung. So if you have a look in the back of your fridge, this is what ours looks like. You'll see there's some water pipes coming up here. This white one is the inlet to the filter, and the blue one here is the outlet from the filter going down to the water cooler and ice maker. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut those two cables and connect them with a simple plastic connector that looks something like this. And you can buy those off the internet for, well, in my case, I'm in Australia, $3.80 each. I found an online supplier, they charged me $7. I bought a little bit more than two of those, but $3.80 each. $14, $15 all up. Took less than a day to arrive. Next step is to find the water supply to your fridge and switch it off. So in our case, it's in behind some drawers. There's a little blue lever there. You may have to go and turn the water off to your house if you can't find this. So switch off the water. So now you see the lever is up. And now it's a very simple operation. We're going to those two water pipes, going to cut both of them. As long as the water's switched off, you'll get a little bit of splash, not much. Now we cut the blue one, and we're going to connect those two with a connector. So here is the inlet and outlet connected with a connector, and here is placing a connector on the end of the, as a spare, on the end of the outlet. And all that is there for is so that if you want to put the filter back in again, you can unplug, just a matter of pulling on it, unplug the place where you've connected the inlet to the outlet and connect back up again through the filter. So there you go, $15 bypass the filter option. There are other things that you could do. I've seen people drilling a hole in the filter to bypass it. I kind of like the idea of not having the filter in my water circuit at all. I like the idea of not having to worry about bacteria building up in that filter. So we've just bypassed it. We're using just the water supply, in our case, from the tap. It's perfectly safe. We don't want a filter. We don't want to pay $40 every year or every half a year for a new filter. Thanks for listening.